Thank you, Jasmine. Happy bye. Watch your feet. There. Don't want that anymore. Dun, 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 dun. Now this is what we call unboxing. Be our millionth customer. No, I don't want them on holiday. I don't want a case of wine. I don't want a bloody audio book. That's what I want. Get in there. More spitting out metal dust. Get me in. Yes. See in a minute when I've made myself look ugly. Look like a Tuscan bloody raider now. Yeah. There we go then. Crack on. Oh yeah. What that, Mitch? Dinner's ready in about 20 minutes. You gotta love him, haven't you? Thank you, Mitch. See you in a bit. The other thing is, yes, I got my mask. But the other delivery I've had today is, you know my small axe that I was using on the Scog Knife Axe's Back project I was doing. Well, I was trying to get another handle for it, and by the time I looked through the internet and handles, it's actually cheaper to buy a spade. No. Spade? What have we got in here? More unboxing. Pretty. But draper expert with hickory handle for about £12, which is slightly bigger than my other one. Only slightly, but the knob on the head. So now, oh yes, and it comes with a mask as well. Yankee pattern felling axe, slightly bigger than a small forest axe, I dare say, but a fifth of the price. Quarter of the price, fifth of the price. Nice. Happy day. And what else have we got? The badass. Just about done. Now I don't, when I grind before hardening, I always leave about a 2mm flat edge there, because in the heat I don't want to destroy the fine edge. So I go down to about that much, just a 2mm edge, just so it's clean in the light. Give it a nice taper on that, and that'll do. Just so I don't destroy it in the forge. And then the actual finished edge, that's what I do when it's hardened. So I've got to go real careful with that in case I destroy the temper, destroy the hardness. A little bit more to come out of that, but I'll leave that until we actually get there. But for the time being, that's enough, and I got that choy in there for your finger, which works out great. So that's good enough to harden and heat treat. Now put in enforcer. See you in a bit. Hello there, Scott from Wessex Blaze, welcome back. Time for the enforcer to get his edge profiled a fair bit. I'll just clean all the dust off his manky pen. There we go. Lidl's pens there. Some about there. On this sort of thing I want about a 40% grind, so about there. About there, a bit higher. some. So that's going to be a bit like that. Just ease out the chord a bit of a tidy in the handle. That'll be done. So. interlude. Some more manly stuff than ice cream vans, right? The Enforcer. Seriously quick in hand. I still got more to go just there. Balance, it's gonna be brutal. Put the finger in that choil fits lovely. Feels so quick. Oh man. And I've actually added a tiny amount of recurve by just grinding away to there. Just a little. So you got that Laredo bob, just ever such a hint of recurve in it. Not much, just enough. So when you do a cut, if you're doing a cut that way, it moves that way and then moves that way. So you always got a constantly new sort of cutting edge coming towards it. So it's not flat across there. There's a little bit out of there. Then you got a bit of the belly, and then you got the sweep at the top there. Oh yes. I'm not going to go murder fin on there, on that last bit of the clip, because I'd rather it was strong. That's beautiful. Pleased with that. And up a grade in terms of weight. Yes. So now, both of these are ready to be heat treated, which is my forge. I'm going to put them spine side down, so the thinner edges aren't going to be in the coals. And then I'm going to heat them up, demagnetic, and plunge them in my oil tank. And I'm not going to hurry them past about this sort of area. Hold them in the tongs and plunge them in and sort of keep that bit out for a split and then drop that in. So the handles, hopefully, you know, I'm not a metallurgist, the handles have a little bit more life, a little bit more give in them, so you don't get the shock when you blast. The Berserker worked great, so did the Mastiff too, so all of it did the way I'm doing it, and it doesn't whack your hands when you bury it into the wood. I liken it to if you had hit a stone with a bit of pallet wood, you know, a bit of that thin pallet wood, the shock goes straight up to your hand. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is give something that's got a bit of give in it, like a hammer handle or a baseball bat, that just flexes just that tiny amount. I know I'm going to temper the blade in the oven, but I just don't, you know, it's just the way I do it. I don't plunge the handles in the oil quite so early on. I plunge it in later. So it gives, hopefully, a little bit of give on the handle. So there's those two done there, ready for forge work. And then obviously I end up with the thing, neighbourly sort of attitude. If there's a street full of washing, I won't do it tonight. So it's all up in the air as to when I'm going to find it. What's the word? Appreciative that I can do it. There's no point having great plumes of black smoke and all that. It's a lot quicker than when I'm doing the hammering, because obviously all I've got to do is get it up once, check it, magnet, yeah, fine, heat up for a couple more seconds, check it's right, and then bump, and that's it, it's all over. So it's not such a long process, but it's just makes it a bit neighbourly, doesn't it? Something great plume of black smoke up in the air. So, thanks for joining me again. I've got these two pen knives to move on to the next stage. See you on the next one. All the best. Got from Wessex Blaze. Cheers.